And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cool 101.7, cool1017online.com. Tonight it is Dig for a Cure here at Maplewood High School Girls Volleyball. Between Cochranton and Maplewood is brought to you in part by the Mercer County State Bank, Orthopedic Associates of Meade, the Girardi LP, McCullough's Coins and Jewelry, Bradley Automotive, Cochranton Notary, Patterson's Auto Wrecking, Glenn Peterson Floors and Furniture, Hobbs DeWitt Center, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Juniper Village of Meadville, Flicks TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community in Armstrong. Let's go down to the PA announcer and pick up some of the festivities.
Good evening, and thank you to everyone who has come out tonight to support a great cause. First, I'd like to recognize the ribbons that are on the back of our shirts tonight and tell you about each of them. First, we have the orange ribbon to represent a beloved friend, teacher, and volleyball fan, Mrs. Kim Turner, who sadly passed away last fall from leukemia. She was always in the stands cheering us on, and her smile is greatly missed. We have the gray ribbon for a student who is a sophomore here at Maplewood. Christian Shields, a member of the boys volleyball program and a friend to many people here today. He was diagnosed with brain cancer last winter and has been going through numerous chemotherapy treatments so far. Many of you within this community have been extremely supportive through the various fundraisers to help Christian and his family as he is still fighting his battle with cancer. Please continue to pray for him as he goes through the treatments. Finally, we have the gold ribbon for childhood cancer to represent our little Finley Metzler, who is here in the stands today, and for Jesse McFadden, who graduated from Maplewood in 2022, who was a friend of all and sadly passed away after a long battle with cancer in May of this year. I'd like to take a moment to tell you my story of seeing cancer take the people you love so quickly right out from under you. Jesse McFadden was my cousin and someone I looked up to as an individual. He was smart, funny, athletic, and a go-with-the-flow kind of guy. He didn't let anything stop him. He was always looking at the bright side of the situation, even if he knew everything wasn't okay. During his battle with cancer, he never was down and was always himself, living his life to the absolute fullest every moment he had left. I will forever look up to him as he was admirable and extremely mature for his age and circumstances. He was complete with his life, and that will forever be my motivation in life. He will forever be someone I look up to. So if you get anything from this, be like Jesse. Be grateful for today, because tomorrow isn't always promised. In honor of tonight's event, we would like to recognize any of those who have experienced a personal battle with breast cancer. For those survivors of breast cancer in our audience, would you please stand as we honor you here tonight? For those of you who have or have had any type of cancer, if you could please stand. For those of you who have been affected by any form of cancer, please stand. We thank you all and are proud of your courageous efforts in the battle against cancer. Thank you.
At this time, could I please have the Cochranton volleyball team, Cochranton and Maplewood volleyball team, could you please go to the net and get a quick team picture? As two teams fight as one.
Well, while we wait for them to take the picture, they have both the Cardinals and the Lady Tigers out there. It is Dig for a Cure. Good evening, Chuck Stomp, along with Logan Walker, Joe Vilke, Cool 101.7, Cool TV. Also tonight on Armstrong and Logan, another matchup. And this will be one of the biggest matchups, I think, in the state of Pennsylvania. When we put Maplewood, Cochranton together, both teams have won state championships. Of course, Maplewood's won about 7 of them, I think.
Yeah, without a doubt. Great matchup here tonight, and every single time that these two teams face off multiple times every single year and whatnot, it's always such a strong battle, and it always goes back and forth between both teams, and you never know. People ask me even before the match, who do you think's anyone could take it, especially on a night like tonight. It could go either way.
Well, I know when the first two teams met down there at Cochranton earlier in the campaign, we thought we was going to be in maybe for a 5-set match, but it was not to be. Talk about total domination. Talk about a team at every phase of the game. Maplewood had it on that particular night, winning it 25-12, 25-14, 25-19.
Yeah, Maplewood dominated, especially defensively and offensively when they were able to run the middle, especially with Lily Stevenson that night, just able to put everything away, and along with Cochranton just having a lot of unforced errors and a lot of mistakes, especially how the serve receive, made it very difficult with tough passing off of the serving, in which for Jackson to be able to set it at all, always scrambling to try and get the offense going, and really Maplewood just controlled that match the whole entire way, and Cochranton battled strong, especially towards the end, but we're just unable to come back and force any extra sets against Maplewood.
And one thing about the Lady Tigers, they're always finding that soft spot against the Cochranton Cardinals in that time. Just was able to put it where nobody was at.
The spotting, especially when it comes to hitting, is Maplewood's specialty. They always have great hitters year in and year out, and they're always coached to hit those spots and aim for those spots on the court, and they always know the weak spots, and something that every team coming in here to face Maplewood, they have to be prepared for those little spots to be the priority in which Maplewood will go for, and a lot of teams, it's hard to adjust, but hopefully Cochranton knows what they're coming in for and know to prepare for it here tonight.
And certainly a big night for Dig for a Cure, of course. Breast cancer, main thing on the event here tonight. It's a game, big game, but still breast cancer and Dig for a Cure.
Yeah, always a great event that they do here tonight, and always great crowd as it's packed in here. People still coming in and have a lot of stuff going on in the gym here, and as we had the speech going on there between not even just Coach Bancroft, but also the players as well. The players giving a very heartwarming speech as well, heartfelt speech, and a great thing that they do every single year now and have been doing it for years and years now.
Of course, they flip-flop. Now next year, it'll be back down in Cochranton again.
Yes, they do flip-flop every year.
So that is really nice that they put on this event, and it was something that I think both coaches at Cochranton and also Sheila here, the other coach was down there at Cochranton, got together, decided they want to do something. They did something here. I don't know how many years this is now been going on.
Yeah, many years. It was definitely probably the early 2000s, I believe, that Coach Bancroft and then Coach Merce Mallard got together and decided to start doing it, and they've done it, and every year they always, just them, the coaches and the kids always doing a great job. It's a phenomenal thing that they put on here, especially recognizing the people in the crowd and everything as well, and always having heartfelt, close personal stories as well, and bringing people even the tears and whatnot, and it's very heartfelt, and it's very difficult to go through all of that, and then being able to turn it all on as you've got a match now to play as well. But again, as Dig for Care, another just great thing that they do every single year.
All right, we're going to take our first break out here on the pregame show, and when we come back, we'll get into some of the stats the last time these two teams played, and then we'll take a look at tonight's game and get ready for all the action coming your way probably in just about 20 minutes. It is tonight, Dig for a Cure at the Woodshed here at Maplewood, Cochranton and Maplewood. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
From Cool 101.7 Radio, this is Cool TV.
All right, welcome right back here to Maplewood. Dig for a Cure tonight. Big emphasis on tonight's contest here. Both teams out on the court. As the Lady Tigers to the left, Cochranton to the right. In this contest out here, the seniors get prepared to go, as we told you earlier in the season. Well, actually, it's only just about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
when these two teams met down at Cochranton High School. And the Lady Tigers certainly had their way in that one, as we told you the scores of 25-14, 25-12, 25-19 was the final in that one there. As the Lady Tigers, they just dominated throughout the entire night on that ball game. First set might have been about the closest as far as early going. They seesawed back and forth quite a bit, and then it was a big run by the Lady Tigers, as they always seem to have in matches. Go along pretty thing even, and then they'll go and take about 10 out of the next 12 points and put it pretty well away.
Yeah, Cochranton was able to put up a tough battle, especially in that first set, but as you mentioned, Maplewood just able to pull away in that first set and go on that streak of points, and that is just the domination that Maplewood is, especially with the defense that they have, making it very tough for a team to get out of a rotation and whatnot, and Maplewood will always take advantage of any unforced errors and mistakes.
Yeah, as the Maplewood in that third set was trailing 13-12, and then all of a sudden they rattled off a 5-point run, and then the first thing you knew, they were up 19-14. But then Cardinals come back to make it a decent set, 20-19, but then it was closed out, and as the Tigers scored the next 5 points and won that game in a sweep. Looking at some of the stats in that contest for the Lady Tigers, 33 assists by Maggie Means in that ball game.
Yeah, she did a phenomenal job, especially with running the offense out there and setting up the right attackers at the right moments and everything, and they were just able to put a lot of kills away against Cochranton.
Okay, and also for the Lady Tigers, just a freshman, Elida Slago had 9 kills. Lily Stevenson added 10 kills. Neely had 11, and also a total of 13 digs. And Means, other than those 33 assists, also had a total of 9 digs. Leslie Potosky spearheaded the attempt with 14 digs. She did a great job, did Potosky, in that game.
Yeah, she had a lot of great saves, especially defensively, and just being in the right position at the right time. And tell you what, it does add up, and especially making it difficult for teams to really get any attack out there on the ball.
Meanwhile, for the Lady Cardinals, Maggie Jackson had 14 assists, 14 digs. Cameron Reese recorded 8 digs, 6 kills. Claire McCartney added 5 kills. Addie Custon led the defense. She had 10 digs in that contest. So that's the way things stacked up when these first two teams met in Cochranton. Of course, they've had a few games between here and now. We'll just have to see if Cochranton did some adjustments.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing, especially only being a couple weeks and whatnot. But again, that is some time to improve, and they definitely know. They see Maplewood, especially 5-6 plus times a year between all the tournaments when it's all said and done and everything. So they know this team, and they know what they need to do. It's just coming out, putting things together that you work on in practice, and just showing it.
Well, in that first contest, very, very few turnovers in that contest. I mean, almost error-free. Maybe a few into the net, but they was always in the right place at the right time when the Cardinals got the ball back over to the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think the biggest thing maybe for Maplewood was decent amount of missed serves was the biggest thing. And I feel like that's such an easy, controllable thing that you can easily fix, especially go in there and fix and whatnot, especially throughout practice and everything. But it'll be interesting to see is the Cardinals, again, like I mentioned after following that match, their biggest thing to improve on and work on was serve receive and getting good passes to the setter so that way the offense could be ran. I mean, not much offense could be run when you're setting up for back row attacks and having to send free balls over the Maplewood. And you know Maplewood's just going to take full advantage of it, and that's just an easy run for their middles.
Hey, have you checked to see where the Lady Tigers rank in the state in 1A?
They are still ranked number 4 in the state.
Okay, that's what they
1A.
were the last time they knocked off the Cardinals. And of course, as we know, Maplewood number 1 as far as 1A, and the Cochranton Cardinals, well, unfortunately, they're up in AA, and certainly does not suit them because they cannot compete with a bigger ball club, and one of them is Corey.
Yeah, and Corey is phenomenal. They have a phenomenal program up there. In fact, I know for the PIAA Coach of the Year thing that they put out for all the sports, I believe the girls volleyball coach for Corey up there won that award. So that comes to show what a phenomenal job she has done with that program up there at Corey, and they're a force to be reckoned with from what I've heard and seen score-wise, especially around here. And I definitely would like to see how tough that Corey team is, and it is unfortunate for Cochranton being forced to play up in the 2A, but this should be the last year in this cycle that they would have to face that, as they'll do the number count again this following off season and whatnot. So hopefully they won't have to face it next year.
Yeah, I'm sure the Cardinals will be glad to get back in 1A once again, and it was something that they made a mistake. They corrected it, reported it. Still the PIAA said, no, you're going to stay up at 2A. Unfortunately, some of the other teams, I think most of them over in the East, a couple of them also had the same problem, but they let them stay where they were at.
Yeah, and it'll forever be a District 10 thing, and it will always be mentioned and pushed out a lot by the District 10 folks because they feel it the most out of any other district, and that's another tough team that you're just taking out of state playoffs, and especially favor, and more so the eastern side of the state that's already pretty loaded, especially with bigger schools, bigger parts of the state as well down there in Philly and Harrisburg and whatnot. And again, it's just very unfortunate the way that fell out, especially with the people involved with that as well, people very close that did a lot of work and volunteering for the PIAA, and no hearing would have been allowed whatsoever to even readdress it. But you see all these other things and hear all these other things between numbers and transfers being approved and hearings being for, but nonetheless a small school that just tries to get in the right classification off of a numbers mistake due to something that's an extra schooling thing as well, and numbers that could easily get mixed up, but no hearsay would be allowed by the PIAA, and it's just very unfortunate. It's very frustrating, as you could probably tell that I am over that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either. Either the same thing that happened last year with the Meadville Bulldogs basketball team.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
Well, they penalized both teams, so they didn't have to, get into a big argument with the other school. So, all right, enough of that. We're going to take our second time out on the pregame show. We'll be coming right back, getting ready for volleyball tonight. Cochranton, Maplewood, one of the biggest rivalries in the state. When we come back on Cool 101.7, Cool TV. We'll be right back.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
This is Cool TV.
And welcome right back to the Woodshed. Maplewood High School girls volleyball tonight. Maplewood and Cochranton. And Logan, we're coming down to the final few games of the season already in the regular season. I can't believe it. For the Cochranton Cardinals, coming up according to our schedule here, coming up tomorrow night, they play Eisenhower at Cochranton. Then they have Corey on the 11th, the 13th Fairview at Cochranton, and then they play at Warren on the 16th. Now for the Lady Tigers, they'll also be in action, and that will be coming up, and that will be tomorrow night. Looks like they take on Conneaut right here at Maplewood.
Yeah, it's able the season's winding down very quickly here in the last couple weeks coming into the season.
Yep, it ends up about 1 week prior to the football season, so we'll have things underway and really look forward to the playoffs. Of course, the Cardinals are going to be there in AA, and of course the Lady Tigers will be in Single A, and won the district last year, went deep into the PIAA state playoffs before bowing out of it, but another good season for Sheila Bancroft and her Lady Tigers. Now, in 1A, just one team goes out of the district?
It depends. I believe this year is the year where they only take one from District 10, if I'm not mistaken. I know that they flip-flop it every other year between allowing 2 teams out of District 10, and especially with Cochranton being moved up, I bet they're more swayed into not letting 2 teams, as it's always determined on the amount of schools which in the district, which I think is maybe a little bogus. I think maybe having a play-in would be. I see a lot of play-ins for other sports and higher division schools, like higher classification schools and whatnot. It'd be nice if they had that play-in option for Single A and even Double A for a second team to move on, because I mean I just think it would be fair, because you get teams that end up. You just see what District 10 does, especially in the Single A classification. When it comes to the state tournament, they usually the 1 and 2 seed that make it out, they end up usually winning most of the time, especially when it comes to girls and boys volleyball.
Well, we know the powerhouse Meadville's been over the last few years. 5 out of the 6 years going to the state championship. The only year they didn't make it, 2023, and that was Cochranton.
Yeah, and with that, that's a great example. Is you look at 2 of those years, there was 2 teams from District 10 that made it to the state semifinals.
Correct.
When you had Cochranton and Mercyhurst Prep, when Mercyhurst Prep had that upset against Meadville in the district semifinals, and then you had Cochranton against Meadville out at Conneaut, out at Catch. I tell you what, that gym I've never seen that gym more packed, and the atmosphere was so crazy. That was an unbelievable atmosphere out there.
Well, let's hope we have a lot more excitement, and I expect that we will have here when we get into the District 10 playoffs, probably about 2 weeks from right now. And of course, a lot of them are held right there at Meadville Area High, a nice location, central location for our local teams.
Yeah, and at least for the Single A classification, when it gets to the 2A and 3A classification, it can get a little tricky, because I know a lot of the schools, especially as the playoffs go deeper within the district, a lot of the schools involved are up in Erie, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see some of those being up at Haggerty and whatnot. So definitely something to keep an eye out for.
Okay, let's take our final timeout here on the pregame show. We're about a minute 30 seconds away from getting things rolling, so let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back. Ready for volleyball tonight. It's Dig for the Cure at the Woodshed, Maplewood and Cochranton. Cool 101.7, cool1017online.com, and Cool TV.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded just like you.
All right, just a few moments away from getting this Action underway at Maplewood High School, and two officials I've known many, many years. Of course, that's George Schroeder, basketball, volleyball, and Vic Carr here tonight. I remember him and his brother playing ball at Conneaut Valley.
Just a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a few years ago, back in the 70s. Oh, my goodness. A lot of memories over there at the Big Teepee, Conneaut Valley High School. Okay, once again, we're just about ready to roll here with Cochranton and Maplewood and see if the Cochranton Cardinals can come back, get a little revenge after being swept off their home court in Cochranton back in the late days of September. Maplewood today in the black, Cochranton in the pink and the black. Right here up in the bleachers here, a beautiful sight right at midcourt to catch all this action here tonight. Nice ceremony prior to our match out here tonight on Dig for a Cure.
We also still have Dig for a Cure shirts for $15.
And we start a little bit late here tonight because of the Dig for a Cure festivities on prior to the game. It only lasted maybe about 10-12 minutes. And then the two teams practice, and we're just about ready to get things going after they get these messages out of the way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the playing of our national anthem. Okay, we're ready for the starting lineups, and we'll be ready to go. Chuck Stomp, Logan Walker, Joe Vilke, Cool 101.7, Cool TV. Looks like Vic will be up on the ladder here. George Schroeder was up on there for the JV game. Like the Lady Tigers are going to toss all balls up here into the stands. Oh. It's soft, you can catch those. All right, people enjoying that in the stands. What a crowd here tonight at Maplewood for this Dig for a Cure game going on many, many years. Now for the starting lineups, the Cardinals first. Logan?
Yep, start with the visiting team here. So this is starting with Carmen Reese. Following with Riley Gibbons. Followed by Elena Shorts. Followed by Addison Miller. Followed by Maggie Jackson.
Senior number 20, Lexi Irwin.
Followed by Lexi Irwin.
Senior number 17, Claire McCartney.
Followed by Claire McCartney.
Senior number 19, Addie Custard.
And wrapping it up with Addie Custard.
And now,
So now we'll shift over to the home team, Maplewood. Starting off with Lexi Petoskey. Followed by Lily Stevenson. Followed by Reese Stanford. Followed by Bailey Moyer. Followed by Sam Stanford. Followed by Miley Crawford. Followed by Maggie Means. Followed by Bree Neely. And wrapping it up with Lydia Slagle.
So we are ready to go. Lady Tigers, Lady Cardinals tonight here on Cool 101.7. A reminder, Friday night, back to high school football. We'll be at Mash's Bender Field. Bulldogs take on General McLean. It is homecoming, and we'll be there for all those festivities. Want to remind you, our broadcast brought to you in part by these fine folks: Jardy LP, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Mercer County State Bank, McCullough's Coins and Jewelry, Bradley Automotive, Cochranton Notary, Patterson's Auto Wrecking, Glenn Peterson's Floors and Furniture, Hobbs Do-It Center, Howard Anna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Juniper Village Amigo, Fix TV and Appliance, and Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community along with Armstrong. Two teams meet at the net, slap hands, and this first set about to get underway. Set point 25, and it is the best of 5. Still some fans filing in here tonight. Lady Tigers to the left, Lady Cardinals to the right. I remember when they used to shift sides, but that stopped in the COVID era, and they never changed it back.
It did. I would love to see that come back. I am a very big believer, and I know a lot of people in Cochranton are a very big believer in side matter. And I mean, I would love to see it come back. I don't see any reason for them not to bring it back, to be honest.
I don't know why they changed it for the COVID year, just going from one side to the other.
I understood with all of that and everything to it, but coming out, now we're 4 or 5 years past that, I think it'd be a great proposal, to be honest.
Right. I have to ask George Schroeder, see if he gets something going. Head of officials here in Crawford County.
Get something pushed.
Yes. All right, here we go. And call the play-by-play. Here's Logan. We're underway. Dig for a cure game.
So Maggie back to serve. Serve will be good there. Tough pass. Set. Opposite side here. Swing through will be good. Picked up, though, by Custard as now roll shot by McCartney sent over. Picked up by Petoskey. Set out to the outside. Neely swing down cross court. It's picked up by Custard there and out. A reach there as it's off the arm of Irwin. Maplewood striking first in the match.
Okay, 1-0 early. This is this Tiger crowd over here to our left. They are vocal.
So that will send Stevenson back to service line for Maplewood as the float serve will be good. Good pass from McCartney. Set up out to the outside there. Swing through will be good off the touch block. Good upset out to the outside for Neely. Roll shot through. Finds the sweet spot. It hits the right front corner there.
We just talked about that in the pregame, Logan, them finding the soft spot on the defense of the Cardinals.
They do a phenomenal job at it. So Maplewood will keep the serve as Stevenson serve there will be good there. It'll be overpass, picked up by Stevenson, set up to middle there. Swing left, cut is good that time off the hand of Jackson there.
Quickly, 3-0 Lady Tigers.
Stevenson, another nice float serve, skips across the net, tough up from Reese as it bumps it to the outside, swing into the net that time by Irwin.
Cardinals getting behind early. You don't want to do that to this outstanding Maplewood team. It's now 4-0 Lady Tigers.
So serve here will be good by Stevenson. Good pass from McCartney, set to her on the opposite side, swing through, good touch block and good up there from Stevenson. Set to the outside for Neely, swing through will be good and off the hand of Reese there as it hits the back wall.
Lady Cardinals may have to take a timeout here, stop the bleeding
And they
early.
will do so.
That's exactly what they're going to do. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. 5-0 Maplewood, set number 1.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
All right, we're right back here at the Woodshed. Boy, the Lady Tigers off to a run already, 5-0, Logan.
Yeah, in a dominating fashion as they've been great defensively so far, and especially on the offensive side as they've found the sweet spot and put some down in some great spots out there on the court.
Okay, Lady Tigers serving left to right.
It'll be Stevenson continuing the serve. It's another nice float serve across. Good pass from Reese as it's bump set now. Back row swing. Reese gets it through. It's picked up though. Pass up the net. Set to the middle. There's swing left. Cut and off the arms of Reese once again.
That might have been out of bounds if she let it go.
May have been. But good swing by Lydia nonetheless there.
6-0 Maplewood.
Stevenson serve here. Good once again there. Good up from Reese. Set out to the outside there. Swing McCartney. She cuts it through. It's picked up as it bumps it to the outside. Neely gets it through. Picked up by Addie. Set up towards the outside there from McCartney. She looks to tip it there. It's picked up. Sent across by Stevenson. Good save. As set up the middle there for Cochranton. Swing Miller gets it through. Good up there. Bump set. Coming out to the outside for Neely. Swing block off the net. And it'll be out. So Maplewood's point there, and they survived the long volley.
Wow, almost a rout already. It's 7-0.
So Stevenson, short float serve will be good there. Tough pass from Reese, sets a middle there. Tip across, will get across off a friendly bounce. Bump set Crawford out to the outside for Neely. Swing through cross court, picked up by Reese there. Trying to track his McCartney, but not much she could do with that as it was close to the crowd there.
8-0 Lady Tigers.
Stanford, or I should say Stevenson, another nice serve there. Good pass set out to the outside there. McCartney, cross court, picked up by Neely there. There's the swing from Means, and she finds the deep left corner. Showing she's just not a setter. She can hit too.
Stevenson, 9 straight serves, 9 straight points. Maplewood.
So Irwin will go out. In comes Frayer. Stevenson serve here will be good. Good pass set up out to the outside there. Swing through will come down. A big block by Maplewood there.
Wow. 10-0 Maplewood.
Stevenson serve here will be good there. Good pass from McCartney. Set up to her. Out of the middle there. She's forced into free ball though. As it's easily passed up by Crawford. It's up to middle there. Swing. It'll be out. They'll say it's touched though. Off of Cochranton. It would have been way out had they not touched it there. This streak is still alive for Maplewood.
11-0 run to start off the match.
Stevenson, another nice serve, nice pass from McCartney, set up to her on the opposite side, swing through, she gets it that time off the block of Lydia.
Finally, 11-1 Maplewood.
So McCartney back to serve. Serve here will be good there. Tough one for Neely. Now as it's set to her on the opposite side. Swing cross court will be good off the block of the Cardinals as it falls down on their side.
12-1 Maplewood.
So serve here means will be good there. Good pass from Custard, set to the outside there. Reese, she gets it there. She'll be blocked. It's just outside of the line there. Almost fell in.
12-2. They didn't put it up there yet.
So Custard back to serve. Float serve will be good. Good pass from Sanford up to net. Set opposite side there. Swing Neely. She punches it there. Good up there from Custard there. And a tough attempt of a save there. Two players colliding for the Cardinals and not much I could do for the third contact.
Tigers will serve. 13 serving 2.
So Neely will go back to serve. Float serve will be
Right
just in.
Yes.
Right on the line there.
14-2.
Neely continuing the serve. Another nice tough float serve. Nice pass from McCartney. Set opposite side there for Frere. She looks to tip it over the double block. It's picked up there. Bit of a scramble there. They save it. Free ball sent over. Picked up easily. Pass up net. Set to the outside there. Tip across by Reese. It's punched and picked up and saved there. Custon makes the save and play. Bump set towards the outside. It's going to be a tough one there and up over the net. It's picked up as Jackson steps in, sets it up, back row swing, McCartney, she puts it through. It's picked up by Stanford, set up to the middle there, and it's put down. Nice swing now to the middle once again.
Maplewood 15, Cochranton 2. First set, best of 5.
So Neely's short serve will be good up off the net there. Tough get for Frere is now free ball coming from Custard, sent deep, picked up by Petoskey, now set. Opposite side there, swing cross court is in there, it connects.
Lady Tigers doing everything right again. 16-2 they lead. Couple just barely been in, but they were in. So timeout. Cardinals again. Their second timeout in this first set. Back right after this 30-second timeout on Cool and Cool TV.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
All right, it's girls volleyball tonight on Cool 101.7. This always big rivalry, Cochranton and Maplewood. And the Lady Tigers, my goodness, out to a 16-2 lead.
It'll be Neely to continue serving here. Another nice tough floats there. Tough get for Custard. Bump set up. Back row swing. McCartney. She'll be blocked at the net though. Good cover by the Cardinals. Free ball being sent over by Maggie. Passed up by Petoskey now as Mean sets up to middle there. Tip over the block. It's picked up. Scrambling. Jackson sets it out to the outside swing. Reese, she gets it there. It's picked up by Petoskey though. Mean sets it up. Opposite side. It's punched through. Picked up by Custa there. Good saving touch. Free ball. McCartney sends it across. Picked up. Setter dump over by Means. Picked up by Jackson. Set towards the opposite side there. Frere roll shot picked up by Neely. Set out to the outside there. Swing through across court by Moyers. Picked up. Setter dump over. Picked up by Means though. Bump set Neely out to the outside there. Swing there across court and through the hands of McCartney there.
Maplewood 17, Cochranton 2.
Neely serve good once again. Nice pass there. Set opposite side there. Swing first. She gets it through that time. Through the double block off the hands of Moyer there.
And the Cardinals get their third point in the first set, but trail 17-3.
So Frere back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from Petoskey. It's up to the middle there. Tip across. It's picked up. Bump set, Custard out to the outside there. Swing reach. She gets it through. It's punched over by Means. Good cover there by Frere as it's set up. Out of the middle there. Swing and into the net. Bounce off. 4 hits called on the Cardinals.
18-3, Lady Tigers.
Substitution will come in as Frere will go out. In comes Gibbons. It's Petoskey back to serve. Serve will be good. Nice skip across the net. Tough scramble there as roll shot sent across. Picked up by Petoskey though. Set Means out to the outside there. Swing Moyer across court. It's picked up though. Bump set coming in. It'll be a free ball by Custard. Scrambling. Tries to get across but off the rafters there.
Maplewood 20, Cochranton 3. Once again tonight, these Lady Tigers not missing a beat.
Petoskey's serve here will be good. Good dig. Set up to the opposite side there. Swing Reese gets it through. It's picked up by Neely there. Scrambling. Bump set. Be a free ball center by Neely. Easily picked up. Pass up to the net. Set out to the outside for Reese. Swing. She'll be blocked though. Good cover there by the Cardinals. They save it. Free ball sent across as it's picked up. Sent over. Please. He put down for the Cardinals there. They take advantage of the overpass.
Cardinals trail 20-4 in this first set.
So Reese back to serve. Serve will be good there. Pass from Petoskey. Bump set out to the outside for Moyer. Swing cross court. It's picked up. Out of the middle back. Set out to the outside there. McCartney swing through. Good up from Petoskey. Set out to the outside for Moyer. Swing through will be good. Good pick up there by Gibbons. Set or dump over by Jackson. Picked up by Petoskey. Set out to the outside for Moyer. Swing through off the touch block. Off the one arm. Good save by Custard. Free ball sent over by Reese. Picked up by Petoskey. Up to the net. Means sets it up. Out of the middle there. Swing. It'll be blocked. Stevenson got blocked. As now a free ball for Maplewood. Moyer sent over. Picked up by Gibbons. Set. Jackson. Out of the middle there. Swing short. She'll be blocked though by Stevenson. As now roll shot by Reese. Picked up by Petoskey. Set up. Opposite side there. Swing through. Good. Picked up. Bump set. Custard towards the back row. Swing will be good by Reese there off the arms of Neely. Is now a free ball coming in from Moyer is sent up. It'll be good. Picked up, centered up over by Jackson. Picked up by Means there, and here's the put up by the Cardinals, but Maplewood's all over it defensively as Moyer sends that one deep. It's picked up off the hands of Gibbons. Bump set. Free ball Custard will be sent over. Easily picked up by Petoskey. Up the net. Means sets it up over. It's sent back over by the Cardinals, and nobody home for Maplewood there.
And it's 19-5. Well, that was the biggest volley of the night by far.
May have been the longest one of any of the games we've covered so far.
I think you're right.
It's now Reese. Serve here will be good. Good dig out from Neely. Set up to Miller. Stevenson off the fingertips of Custis. It falls into the court of the Cardinals.
20-5 Maplewood.
So Crawford back to serve. Float serve will be good. Good pass set out to the outside there. Swing McCartney and off the antenna there. So Maplewood will get the point.
Using 21 on the night to 5 for the Cardinals.
So Crawford will continue to serve. Another nice float serve. Pass from Custard, set up. For Shorts there, she'll be blocked. Good cover by Shorts though. Is now set up out to the outside. Swing McCartney, she gets it through and off the arm of Petoskey there. She tried to get a saving touch.
21-6 Maplewood.
So Shorts back to serve. Serve will be good there. Tough pass from Neely. Bump set save from Means. Now as Moyer swings, she gets it there. Picked up by Shorts. Set up high to the outside. Swing McCartney goes line. Off the touch block and good up there and saved by Crawford. Bumps it to the outside for Moyer. Swing through will be good. Connects on the end line.
22-6.
So Moyer will go back to serve now. Float serve here will be out. Too strong that time.
And the Cardinals pick up their 7th point against 22 for the Lady Tigers of Maplewood.
So Jackson back to serve. Serve will be good there. Pass from Neely set up to her on the outside. Swing through will be good. Good up there from Reese is now roll shot. Sent over. Picked up though. Set out to the outside there. Roll shot. Picked up. Bump set out to the outside there. Swing through will be out that time by McCartney.
23-7 Maplewood. 2 points away from winning the first set.
So Stevenson back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from McCartney set up to her on the opposite side. She tips it across. Picked up by Crawford. Set means out to the outside there. Swing Neely. Cross court off the hand of Reese there.
And it is set point for Maplewood. Stevenson started off this match with 10 consecutive serves, all scored.
Serve here will be good. It's a good pass set opposite side there. Swing McCartney, she punches it through. It's picked up by Stevenson there. It'll be overpass. Good pickup by the Cardinals. Bump set. It'll be a free ball sent over by Custard. Easily picked up at the net there as Lydia gets it out of the middle. Swing there and off the touch block of the Cardinals. And Maplewood in dominating fashion will take set 1 from Cochranton here as they win the first set 25-7.
Oh, it is the it is a dig for the cure on Cool 101.7 tonight from Maplewood. Let's take a 2-minute timeout and we'll come back and get ready for set number 1. Tigers win the first one. We'll be right back.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
And welcome back to the Woodshed at Maplewood High School. Girls volleyball tonight. Dig for a cure. We're ready to go to set number 2. And Logan, same old story. Maplewood looking very strong here, doing everything right. And every time Cochran does get the ball over the net, they seem to be right in the right place at the right time to get it back over the net.
Yeah, I tell you what, Chuck, they were dominant right off the get-go there, especially starting out with the serve. Obviously, Cochranton starting with the first serve, but after that, Maplewood, I believe it was Stevenson, as you mentioned, served 10 times in a row, and right off the get-go, they were just on fire. Everything going their way, defensively picking up everything, as well as getting blocks up at the net, and then offensively, it was a masterpiece out there as they were just hitting everything. All of the spots as well between hitting and especially the end line. They had multiple hits where they were just in on the end line. Tough balls that made Cochranton play 50-50 balls, whether they were in or out, and just a phenomenal job, especially for Maplewood, and running the offense the way that they like to run it and doing it and capitalizing off it as they did with a dominant first set win.
And Cochranton never had 2 consecutive points, Logan.
As unbelievable.
All right, we're getting ready to get action back in here. Maplewood with that 1-0 lead in the match, and they'll start off set number 2 with the serve, Logan.
It will be Stanford back to serve first for Maplewood. We start second set. Serve will be good there. Tough pass from McCartney. Set out to the outside, and swing will be out. Too strong that time by Miller.
So there go the Lady Tigers off at the first point in set number 2.
So Stanford serve will be good there. Good pass there, set up. Back row swing will be played. May have been out, but played by Stanford. Set up to Miller. Swing Stevenson. She'll be blocked. Big block by the Cardinals there.
And it is a 1-1 tie.
So Maggie back to serve. Serve will be good there. Good pass from Neely as it's set up to the middle there. Swing Stevenson. Nice up there from Maggie now as a free ball sent across as it's picked up, and they'll call the double off of the third contact of the Cardinals.
2-1 Maplewood, second set.
So Stevenson back to serve. Float serve will be good. The pass from McCartney set up to her on the opposite side. She's forced to tip as it's sent over, picked up by Crawford, set to the outside for Neely. Off the touch block, sent over there as it's sent back by Maplewood. Picked up though by Custed as a free ball sent over by Custed. Easily picked up by Stevenson up to the net. Here's the center dump from Means, picked up by Maggie. Bumped set out to the outside. McCartney swings across off the fingertips of Crawford. Good saving effort there by Stanford. Passed up. It'll be overpassed and a good save, and they'll call it carry on Jackson there.
3-1 Maplewood.
So Stevenson, another nice serve. Good pass from Reese. Set up there for McCartney. She cross courts it. Picked up by Means. Bump set. Out to the outside for Neely. Swing. She'll be blocked. So it's up. Set. Up to Miller. Swing will be good and off the block, and it falls in anyways. Good run out of the middle by Lydia.
And Maplewood scored 3 in a row after it was tied at 1, and they have a 4-1 lead in the second set.
So Stevenson, another nice float serve. Good pass from Reese now as it's set up. Opposite side there for McCartney. She tips it across, finds the sweet spot there. Crawford went diving for it.
Cardinals get their second point of the set, trail 4-2.
So McCartney back to serve. Serve will be good there. Tough pass from Bree as the free ball sent over by Neely. Picked up though by McCartney. Set up out to the outside swing. Reese, she'll be blocked, but it'll be out.
5-2 Lady Tigers.
So McCartney's serve will be good. A tough one there and a good get set out the outside. It's going to be forced to be a tip, and not much that Lydia could do with that one on the outside.
And the Cardinals get the point, get the serve, and we are tied all up at 4.
McCartney, serve here will be good there. Here's Means with the swing, and it'll be out. Too strong to the left that time. Went for the second hit attack there.
And the Cardinals, 2 consecutive points. Didn't do that the whole first set.
McCartney's serve here as it hit the ground first. But Maplewood was looking to let that one go, and here come the Cardinals.
Wow, up by 2. Never led in the first set.
McCartney, another nice serve. Good pass from Stanford. Set up to the middle there. Swing down. Picked up, though. Set. Opposite side there. Freyer, she tips it across as it's picked up by Petoskey. Set to the outside. Neely. She'll be blocked, though. A nice block by the Cardinals.
Cardinals trailing at 4-2. Now have a 7-4 lead.
Courtney, another nice float serve there. Nice pass from Neely. Set out to the outside there. Swing Lydia. She gets it across there and a good save attempt, but not much the Cardinals could do there.
7-5 Cochranton. Down in the match, 1-0.
So Means back to serve. Serve will be good. Tough pass from Custard. Bumps it to the outside. Swing reach. Goes line. It'll be out.
The Tigers are now 2 in a row to crawl back to they're down 8-5.
So Means serve will be out. So Cardinals let that one go.
Nine 5 Cochranton.
So Custard back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from Stanford. Set up. Opposite side there. Swing Neely. She gets it through the touch block. Picked up by the Cardinals. A free ball. Custard sends it deep. Picked up by Petoskey. Up to the net. Means sets it up to middle. There's Swing Lydia. She gets it through the block of Shorts as it falls down on the Cardinals side.
They keep changing the scoreboard on me over there. It's 8-7 now.
So Neely back to serve. Float serve will be good. Be a tough pass there. Good save from Jackson. Free ball sent across. Easily picked up by Neely. Set up to middle there. Tip sent across to nobody home for the Cardinals. Nice sweet spot.
All of a sudden we're tied at 8.
Neely continuing to serve. Another tough serve there. Tough handle. Reese is now a free ball sent across by Custody. Easily picked up by Petoskey. Up to the net. Set to the outside. Swing Moyer. She'll be blocked, but it'll be dug up and saved. But no, they'll call the carry. Would have been out regardless on the third contact.
All of a sudden the Lady Tigers take a 9-8 lead.
So Neely, short serve, perfect one. Pass from Freyers, set to the outside. Swing, block. Reese was blocked that time. I believe it was Lydia that got the block on the outside there.
10-8 Maplewood on a run now of their own.
Neely, another nice serve there. Tough get, bump set. It'll be over, pass, put over. Picked up those, set up towards the outside there. Reese, she'll be blocked. Good cover though, and pick up of her own as now Freyer rolls it across. She'll be blocked though, as now it's sent across. Picked up by Neely. Set out of the middle there. Swing Lydia. Picked up by Custard off the hoop. Picked up by Jackson there. Not much Cardinals could do.
All of a sudden, in an 11-8 Maplewood lead. They did trail 8-5 at one time.
So Neely, float serve, good. Good pass there, set out to the outside. Swing Reese, cross court, picked up, but it'll be out. Off the touch of Maplewood there.
Cardinals get their 9th point, trail 11-9.
So Freyer, back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from Neely, set out to the outside. Swing, Moyer gets it through off the touch block. Good pick up there from McCartney. Free ball sent deep as it's picked up by Petoskey. Pass up to net. Set out of the middle there. Tips and across by Lydia. Picked up by Jackson. Bumps at McCartney. Free ball Custon. Sends it short. Easily picked up by Lydia. Pass up to net. Set. Back row swing attempt. Neely. She puts it through and she connects.
Maplewood with a 12-9 lead. This is the second set. Maplewood won the first set 25-7.
Petoskey back to serve. Float serve will be good. Good dig out from McCartney. Set up opposite side for Reese as she sends it across there, and not much could be done as the ball goes into the lower portion of the net there.
And the Cardinals are in double figures, trail by 2, 12-10, but they will be serving right to left.
So Reese back to serve. Serve will be good there, and a tough one will be an ace. So it's sent back across outside of the antenna.
Cardinals crawl back to within 1, 12-11, Lady Tigers.
Reese into the net that time.
And tied at 13-11 rather.
So Crawford will come in, go back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from McCartney now. Set up to her on the outside. Swing through. Too strong that time. Tried to hit the deep left corner.
And Maplewood goes up by 3, 14-11. This is WMVL, Linesville, Meadville.
Crawford's serve here will be good. Pass from McCartney set to her on the outside. Swing through will be good. Up off. Nice attempt by Petoskey. Try and save it. But unable to do so that time.
Maplewood 14, Cochranton 12. Cochranton to serve.
So Shorts back to serve. Serve will be good there. Tough handle from Neely there. It'll be an ace.
14-13, Maplewood. We're here at the Woodshed in Maplewood.
Serve here will be out by Shorts that time. Too strong.
15-13, Maplewood.
Moyer back to serve. Serve will be out. Trade of serves there.
15-14, Maplewood.
So Maggie back to serve. Float serve will be good. Good pass set up out of the middle there. Swing Stevenson. She connects that time. Deep right corner. Off the arms of Custard.
Nothing much Custard could do with that one there.
No. So Stevenson back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from Custard. Set up. Opposite side from McCartney. Swing off the touch block. Good up there from Neely. Set. Or Stevenson as now the swing comes across by Neely. Custard bump set. Free ball. Reese. She sends it deep as it's picked up by Stanford now. Set up out of the Miller. Tip. Lydia picked up by Frere. Is now bump set. Custard out to the outside. Tip sent by McCartney deep. And a nice up by Stanford. Good save by Stevenson. Free ball. Crawford sends it short. It's picked up. Set out to the outside. Swing McCartney. She gets it through. It's picked up by Crawford though. Here's Means setter dump. Picked up by Reese. Set up out to the outside from McCartney. Little roll shot through. Picked up by Stevenson. Here's Means setter dump once again. And she connects that time as Reese goes diving for it.
Maplewood with a 3-point lead in this second set. 17-14. Try to go up 2-0 in the match.
So Stevenson, another nice tough float serve and ace. And we'll get a timeout here.
And the Cardinals will take timeout, so will we. We will be right back in 60.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
Welcome you back now as serve will be good from Stevenson. Now as Freyr's swing will get through as it's set out to the outside there for Neely. She punches it through. It's picked up by Custard. Set up. Back row swing. Reese into the net that time though.
19-14 Maplewood.
Stevenson continuing the service for another nice tough serve there. Nice pass from Reese. Set up opposite side there. McCartney, she punches it through. Carry will be called on Neely that time though.
And the Cardinals pull back to within 4, 19-15.
McCartney's serve here will be good. A tough one there. Tough handle bumps. That means out to the outside. Swing through will be good. Good pick up there by Custard. Set out to the outside there for Reese. Swing off the block and it'll be out. As now Vic Carr will discuss with the line judge on whether there was contact up at the net by Maplewood's block. They will call it out. No contact off the block, off the bounce there. Say the net served as all of the bounce.
So it's 20-15 Tigers.
Mean serve here will be good. Tough get from Reese there. Nice save from Jackson. Set deep, picked up. Pass up to net, set. Out of the middle there, swing. Good touch block, good up there from Custard. Good save from McCartney. Free ball to be sent over. As it's sent over, picked up by Stanford. Now set up, out to the outside. Swing Neely. Good up there from Custard there, and a nice save and punch, and a good attempt by Custard, but not much she could do as she was already trying to get up from the first contact.
So Maplewood 4 points away from capturing the second set and going up 2-0 in the match, winning the first one 25-7. Maplewood to serve, left to right.
Means back to serve, float serve will be good. Good pass from Custard, set out to the outside. Swing reach, she'll be blocked, it'll be out. Good eye by the Cardinals there, not playing that ball.
Cardinals down by 5 as they serve.
Serve here, Custard will be good. Tough pass from Petoskey, bump set out to the outside there. Swing through will be good. Good up by Custard. Set opposite side there for Frere. Swing, good touch block and up there as it's picked up by Stanford. Set out to the outside. Swing Neely cross court. It'll be out.
21-17 Maplewood.
Custard serve here will be good. Tough pass from Petoskey. Up. Tip sent over. Picked up by Frere. Set over. As it's picked up by Petoskey. Set out to the outside for Neely. Swing through. Will be too strong that time. Tried to go line with it.
Cardinals back to within 3. One time Cochran led 8-4 in this one before Maplewood rolled off 6 in a row to take the lead.
Custard serve here will be good. It'll be a tough one. It'll be an ace.
21-19 Tigers, and timeout Maplewood. We'll take this 30-second timeout. Once again, 21-19 Maplewood. Second set will be back in 30.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
Cochranton Cardinals trying to get back into this one at the Woodshed tonight. They were trailing 19-15. Now it is 21-19 Maplewood. The Tigers trying to sweep the first two from Cochranton in the best of 5. Cardinals will serve, see if they can draw closer, Logan.
Yeah, without a doubt. getting some good momentum here in the set, but got to continue and very tough against Maplewood. This custard serve here will be good. Good pass there from Sanford. Set up to the middle there. Tips it across. Picked up by Frere. Jackson sets it up to the outside for Reese. She tips it deep and they call a carry, and I don't know about that one. I've seen a lot of people do very similar and get away with.
But this time the point goes to Maplewood and they lead 22-19.
Neely's serve here will be good. Good up there from McCartney. Set to Frere there. Picked up by Means is now Petoskey. Sets it up to the outside there. Swing Moyer cross court. What a nice angle there and a good save out of the net. Free ball McCartney, and we'll say net violation on the Cardinals there.
Maplewood 2 points away from winning the second set and going up 2-0 in the match.
Neely's serve will be good. Tough pass from Reese there and a good attempt of a save, and will fall down on the Cardinals side. Not much they could do off of the pass.
Set point for Maplewood. 24-19 they lead.
Neely's serve here will be good. Tough pass set up. Opposite side there for Frere. Roll shot across. Picked up by Petoskey. Set by Means. Out to the outside. Moyer swing through. Will connect deep right corner.
And that will do it. Maplewood has won the first 2 sets 25-7 and now 25-19. We'll be right back to the Woodshed, Maplewood High School on Cool and Cool TV after we take a 2-minute timeout.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
This is Cool TV.
Well, we're getting for number 3 in the sets. Maplewood wins the first set. No problem at all, 25-7. But Logan Cochranton made it tough for him in that second set, but finally bowed 25-19 as the Cardinals, after trailing 4-1, then went to an 8-4. They were ahead, but then only see Maplewood score 6 in a row. Always like these Tigers do. They get that run, and they took the run once again, and all of a sudden they were up 12-9. Sort of seesawed back and forth, 2, 3, 4 points, and Cardinals go back to within 21-16, and then it was 21-19. Maplewood took a timeout, and then the Cardinals were outscored 4-1 over the final 5 points, and Maplewood gets another victory and looking for the sweep.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Cardinals did a great job regrouping, especially out of that first set. That was a very mishandle and definitely not what they were looking for whatsoever, especially with the amount of point differential there was in that set. But nonetheless, the Cardinals pushed hard to try and regroup, and they did so, and they led at one point within that second set there against Maplewood, but fortunately very tough as they gave up some easy points there in Maplewood. And then again, when they were just only down 19-21, came back from being down 16-21, they unfortunately got the carry call there on Reese whenever she tried to put it deep. May have even scored on that had they let it play on, and it could have been 20-21, and that was all the momentum they had, and then they just lost it there and deflated. But nonetheless, the Cardinals looked good within that second set there, and be interesting to see if they can just get that final step and final push to put themselves able to push through against Maplewood here in the third set.
All right, we're ready to go. Set number 3. Maplewood 2-0 in the match as the Cardinals will have the first serve here in the third set. Back to Logan with all the action on Cool TV and Armstrong tonight.
It will be Maggie back to serve.
Now we're waiting for a few fans to come in here. Now we're about ready to have that serve, Logan.
So Maggie back to serve. Serve will be good. Pass for Petoskey. Set up. High the outside there. Swing Neely cross court. Picked up by Reese. Set. Out of the middle there. Irwin cuts left. It's picked up by Crawford though. Bump set Neely for Means. She rolls it through and it's down there as Reese can't get a hold of it.
Maplewood grabs the 1-0 lead to start off the third set, looking for the sweep. One in Cochranton in 3 about 2 weeks ago.
So Stevenson, serve here will be good. Good pass, set up. Opposite side there, Sween McCartney into the net that time though.
2-0 Maplewood.
So Stevenson, serve here will be good. Tough up from McCartney, bumps it to the outside for Frere. A little roll shot through. It's picked up by Stevenson. Set Means out of the middle there. Swing Lydia. It'll be out. Custard went diving for it, trying to get in the save and play, and luckily she missed it that time.
2-1.
It's McCartney back to serve. Serve will be good. A tough one there and a tough handle. Means bump set. Neely swing through line, picked up by McCartney there, and not much Maggie can do to get that one out of the net off a tough pass.
Making it 3-1 Maplewood.
So Means, serve here will be good. Good pass from Reese, set up. Opposite side there for Irwin swing. It'll be out. Too strong that time.
And Maplewood roars out to a 4-1 lead in this third set. Before a near packed house here tonight on Dig for a Cure in Maplewood.
Means serve here will be good. Good up from Reese, set to her on the outside. Tip sent across. It's picked up by Means as the bump set coming in towards the outside. Neely swing, touch block. Good pickup from Custard. Set out to the outside. Reese swing through that time. Nice up out of the block of Maplewood as now Neely forced them to tip. Picked up. Bump set Custard. Back row swing McCartney. Sends it deep. Picked up by Stanford though. Set Means out to the outside for Neely. Swing through. Will be good that time. She hits deep portion of the court there.
And the Tigers up 5-1 in this third set.
So Means serve here will be good once again. Nice pass by Custard, set to the outside as Reese gets that one through. Good up and save there, and good attempt by Stanford, but can't quite get it across.
And the Cardinals grab the point and trail 5-2.
Serve here, good. So it's picked up, set opposite side there for Neely, into the net that time, mishandle.
And the Cardinals, couple points in a row, trail 5-3.
Custard back to serve, goes short with it, a nice serve. Good up from Petoskey, set out to the outside, swing into the net that time by Lydia. 2 missed hits in a row there by Maplewood.
Yeah, 3 points in a row for the Cardinals to draw back 5-4. They trail.
Serve into the net that time by Custard, though.
And Cochranton gives the point right back off of the serve.
So Neely back to serve. Float serve will be good. A very tough float serve there. So it's off the knuckles there.
Maplewood 7, Cochranton 4.
Neely, another tough float serve. Tough handle from McCartney there. Frayer gets a nice save. As now McCartney sends it deep. Picked up by Petoskey. Pass up net. Set out of Miller. There's Lydia. Big block though by the Cardinals. Bump set. Petoskey to the outside swing. Moyer. Good touch block. Good up there from Custard there. Bump set coming in. Back row swing. McCartney rolls it through. Picked up by Neely there. Tough get there from Means. And she gets a nice save on it. Free ball Moyer. Picked up by Custard. Set from Jackson, set out to the outside swing. Reese picked up by Petoskey, set Neely out to the outside swing. Moyer across court, picked up by Custard. As Jackson setter dumps over deep corner, nice spot, good pickup by Neely, set out to the outside. Moyer swing deep, will be out that time. Too strong.
And now 5 serves 7.
Frayer serve here will be out. Too strong that time.
Once again, the Cardinals give the serve right back to Maplewood, and it's an 8-5 Maplewood lead.
It's Petoskey back to serve. Serve will be good there. Tough up there from Custard. Tips and across by Reese and finds the sweet spot.
Cardinals get the point and trail 8-6.
So Reese back to serve. Serve will be good there and be a tough serve. It'll be an ace.
8-7 Maplewood. Cochranton to serve.
So Reese serve here good once again. Tough pass there from Neely there. Tip sent across as it's going to be good. Nice spot there out of the middle hitter.
And once again, the point goes this time to Maplewood, making it 8-7. Cochranton just can't seem to get serves back-to-back in points, Logan.
That is correct. It's Crawford will go back to serve. Crawford serve will be good there. Tough handle there. Good save out of the net. Free ball sent across as it's picked up by Crawford. Centered up over Means and she finds the sweet spot.
That's a sign of a veteran senior right there, Logan.
Without a doubt.
One that found that spot was wide open. Nobody home for defense and got it.
Yeah, great court awareness and feeling that block there by McCartney. Serve there will be good by Crawford. Now as it's set out the outside from McCartney. She tips it over the double block. Picked up by Crawford. Set high to the outside. Swing there. Stanford there will be good. Off the block of the Cardinals. It falls on the Cardinals side.
And there's an assist for Maggie. And it's 11-7.
Crawford back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from Custard. Set up. Opposite side there for Shorts. She gets it a nice roll up. Nice up by Petoskey. Set out to the outside. Stanford. She roll shots it through. Is now setter dump. Jackson picked up by Petoskey now. Here's Means. Sets up the middle there. Swing down Stevenson. Too strong to the right that time.
And the Cardinals grab the point. Trail 11-8.
So Shorts back to serve. Serve will be good. Good dig out. Set up out of the middle. Swing into the net that time by Stevenson.
And once again, the Cardinals back to within 2.
Serve here will be good. Good up set to the outside swing. Stanford she'll be blocked though, and ball will go under the net. off the cover.
3 points in a row for Cochranton, and they trail 11-10. But they serve.
Shorts, deep serve will be good. Good pass from Neely. Set up out of the middle there. Swing Stevenson. She gets it through as the carry will be called on the Cardinals. Out of the block.
12-10. Maplewood won the first 2 sets. Did the Lady Tigers. 25-7, 25-19.
Stanford back to serve. Serve will be good. Good up from McCartney. Set up. High the outside from McCartney. Swing through will be good as it connects.
Cardinals to within 1, 12-11. They will serve right to left here from the woodshed. Cool 101.7, Cool TV.
So Maggie back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass there from Sanford. Set up there for Stevenson. She sends it across. Picked up by Custom. Bump set out to the outside there from McCartney. Swing. She'll be blocked. Good cover though by Frere there. As mishandled though on the second contact.
Once again, the Lady Tigers up by 2, 13-11. This is the third set.
So now Stevenson will go back to serve. Float serve will be good. Good pass from Custard. Set up. Opposite side from McCartney. Swing through line. It'll be good. As it meets the end line.
Once again, the Cardinals back to within 1. Every time they get back to within 1, then they end up giving the point right back to the Lady Tigers.
McCartney serve. Good once again. It'll be overpassed. An easy put down for a swarm of the Cardinals there off the overpass from Maplewood.
And that'll tie things up at 13.
So McCartney's serve here will be good. Tough pass from Neely. Set to her on the outside. Swing through cross court. Picked up by McCartney. Set up. Opposite side there for Frere. Swing off the touch block. Good up and save there by Means as it's up to her. She rolls it across. Saving it as Jackson sends it deep. Picked up by Stanford. Beautiful pass set up to middle there. Swing Lydia. Good touch block. Picked up by McCartney now as Jackson sets it. High the outside there. No call, net violation on the Cardinals there.
The Cardinals with a chance to grab the lead. Couldn't do it. Now trail 14-13. Cardinals have not led in this set. Never led in the first set.
So Means back to serve. Serve will be good. Pass from Reese. Set up. High the outside there. Swing will be good. So it's set now. Out to the outside there. Swing Neely. She connects that time in the deep right corner of the court.
2 in a row for the Lady Tigers, and they lead 15-13 in this third set as they look for a sweep over Cochranton tonight and their second one of the season.
So Means serve here will be good. Good dig from McCartney. Set up the outside there. Tip. Reese gets it through. Bump set towards the outside. Swing Neely. Picked up by Custard. Bump set out the outside there. Reach will be good by Reese there and saved. Bump set beautiful by Means there. Swing into the net that time though by Stanford.
Cardinals get another shot at tying it up at 15 as they serve right to left.
So now Custard will go back to serve. Serve will be good. Good pass from Stanford. Set up. Opposite side there. Swing Neely. She gets it there. Picked up by Custard. Set out to the outside there. Reese tries to punch it through. She gets a nice bounce off the net. Now as it's set up to the middle there. Tip Lydia off the touch block. Sent over by the Cardinals now as Neely swing there. Try to save it. And carry will be called on one of the two Cardinals that play. They're both carrying the ball unfortunately for the Cardinals.
16-14 Maplewood.
So Neely back to serve. Serve will be good. Pass from McCartney. Bump set out to the outside there. Swing Reese. Punches it through. Picked up by Petoskey. Good friendly bounce for Maplewood. And how was Neely couldn't get out of the way. I don't think she realized where the ball was. Petoskey was trying to get her out of the way.
Cochranton once again a chance to tie it.
Freyer back to serve. Serve will be good. Good dig out. Bumps it to the outside. Swing through will be good that time by Moyer, but it's picked up as now Reese roll shot too far to the left that time.
17-15, Lady Tigers keeping the pressure on in this third set.
So Petoskey's serve here will be good. Good pass set up. Opposite side, swing through line. It'll be in. Nice swing by Reese that time.
17-16, Lady Tigers.
Reese back to serve. Serve will be good. Tough pass there for Boyer. Beautiful pass actually there as they try to run the middle. It'll be blocked by the Cardinals though. Stevenson was that time as now Moyer tries to get through, but into the net that time.
And Cochranton finally does knot things up at 17 in this third set. Trail though in the match 2-0.
Reese serve here will be good. A tough one. Good up from Petoskey set out to the outside. Moyer swing through will be good. Good pick up there as now free ball sent over by Reese, but into the net that time. Mishandled.
18-17 Maplewood.
As Crawford checks in, goes back to serve. Serve here will be good. Tough up there, set out to the outside there. Swing McCartney too strong that time.
Maplewood up by 2 in this third set.
So Crawford serve here will be good. Good up there from McCartney, set to her on the outside once again. Tips it across, picked up by Crawford there, and nobody home, or more so able to get that ball from Maplewood, unfortunately.
Cardinals just keep struggling to get up there and grab the lead. Back to within 1, but they will serve.
So Shorts will go back to serve. Serve will be good. Tough pass from Neely. It'll be overpassed as Irwin sends it over. It's picked up though by Maplewood. Is now a free ball being sent over. Easily picked up. Passed up to the net now as it's set up. Out the outside, swing McCartney picked up by Neely though as it's set out to the outside there for Moyer. Swing will be out.
Once again, we're tied at 19. Tied at 17, 18, and 19.
So short serve here will be good once again. Tough pass there and a good save. So it's tipped over. And swing will not be good that time. It'll be out. Too far to the right.
Maplewood 20, Cochranton 19.
So Stanford back to serve. Serve will be out.
.20 tie.
So Maggie back to serve. Float serve here will be good. Tough pass there from Stanford now as a tip sent across, picked up by Frere now. Stepping in, Maggie bump set. Back row swing, Custard sends it across as it's picked up. Setter dump over, picked up by Reese now as it's set. Frere swing, she'll be blocked. Good cover there by the Cardinals. Bump set, back row swing, Custard. She rolls it across, picked up by Neely, set to her on the outside. Swing through, will be good there. Both Reese and Custard collided with each other.
And it's 21-20, Maplewood 4 points away. And a timeout by Cochranton. We'll take this 30-second timeout on cool. Maplewood 21, Cochranton 20, back in 30.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you depend on, right here, close to home.
And welcome right back to the woodshed, Maplewood High School, in this Dig for a Cure volleyball match between Cochranton and Maplewood. The Lady Tigers lead the third set 21-20. Won the first two sets 25-7, 25-19. Looking for the second consecutive sweep over Cochranton on the season. Only next week to go, and it'll be time for District 10 playoffs. We'll have them here for you on Cool 101.7. Maplewood serves, 4 points away.
It'll be Stevenson back to serve, as that will be into the net there.
Well, we've tied at 21, 20, 19, 18, and 17.
So McCartney will go back to serve. Serve here will be good. Dig out from Neely, set to her on the opposite side. Swing through will be good. Good up there now, as not much Custard could do, as there was a little bit of collision between the Cardinal players.
22-21, Maplewood getting closer.
So Means will go back to serve. Serve here will be good. Tough dig out now. It's a bump set coming in from McCartney. It'll be a free ball. Custard. She looks to send it deep. Easily picked up by Petoskey. Up to net. Means sets it. Back row swing. Stanford off the touch block there, and it hits the ground. Off the touch block to the Cardinals as they run Stanford with the back row attack.
23-21. Maplewood can taste it. Cochran takes another timeout. We'll return in 30 seconds here on Cool and Cool TV.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
And we return to Maplewood High School with the Lady Tigers just 2 points away from winning the third set and sweeping the Cochranton Cardinals here tonight. Cardinals have been scrappy in this third set especially. This set has been tied at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21.
Yeah, I tell you what, any time that they're on that tying point and they can take the lead, they just cannot get over that hump to take the lead from Maplewood, no matter what the circumstances. There always seems to be something that happens here. Players colliding with each other. It's just very unfortunate. We'll see. The Cardinals kind of backed against the wall here. As Means serve here will be good. Good pass from McCartney. Set to the outside reach. She tips it deep. It's picked up by Stanford though. Set Means out to the outside there. Neely gets it off the block of the Cardinals as it goes into the net.
Set point, match point for the Lady Tigers.
Means back to serve. The float serve here will be good. Tough pass from Reese there. Bump set save. As Reese gets it, she swings. She'll be blocked. Good cover there now as the save from Custard. Freyert sends it deep. She'll be blocked, and there it is as Neely gets the save and block and secures the victory here from Maplewood as they take the third set and complete the sweep 25-21 here in the third set over Cochranton.
Well, the first set wasn't that much as far as a tight match, 25-7 Maplewood. The last two are much more closer, 25-19 and 25-21. But when it's all said and done, the Lady Tigers sweep 6 from the Cardinals this season. We'll be right back. We'll begin our wrap-up right after we take a 2-minute timeout.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you. Teams. 568, a pumpkin cake goes to Hannah Turner.
Chuck Stomp, Logan Walker, Joe Vilke, Cool 101.7, Cool1017online.com. Tonight, Cool TV here at Maplewood, the Woodshed. It's all over. Maplewood gets the sweep, and they look just as sharp as they did in the first meeting a couple weeks ago against the Cochranton Cardinals.
Yeah, if not even sharper than that, especially in that first set, they were amazing. They could have done anything with how well they were playing in that first set. Between all the spots that they were hitting, everything was going their way. Between the tough serving, tough passing, tough blocking, and the tough hitting as well. And it made it very difficult for Cochranton as they came out and just couldn't do anything. As you had mentioned, they didn't get more than 1 point in a row in that, I believe, that whole first set, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, just 1 point, that was it.
I mean, talk about phenomenal defense by Maplewood there, and just especially on the offensive side is, not letting Cochranton go on any sort of streaks, especially in that first set there. Nonetheless, but able to carry that on through into the second and third set, and you got to give the Cardinals a lot of credit for regrouping, as that was just a brutal loss in that first set there. But to be able to regroup and battle strong and hard and give Maplewood quite a battle there, as there's many points where it could have went the Cardinals' way with getting some streak of points and taking the lead and holding on to the lead and whatnot. And I mean, in the second and third set, it really could have went either other way at any given point.
Yeah, and it seemed like Cochranton would get the point, get to within one, and then all of a sudden maybe tie it up and then give up a couple points to Maplewood. The Lady Tigers just keep putting on the pressure all the time.
Yeah, and that's precisely what they do, especially with how well they are as defensively as a team, and especially with spotting the ball and everything. They make it difficult, and they had some very tough serves as well and made it very difficult. The Cardinals just having a lot of unfortunate mistakes and whatnot, and some mishaps between player collisions, trying to play a ball and whatnot, and a lot of things just not going their way, unfortunately, here tonight. But nonetheless, it was a great match overall, even though it did end up in a sweep there, and a good one for Maplewood if you're a Maplewood fan and whatnot. But nonetheless, everyone came here for the Dig for a Cure match and the cause and everything, and it was a great event once again here, as it's always such a great event, a great thing that both these teams come together and do.
Well, Lily Stevenson got the crowd roaring here at Maplewood, served the first 10 points to get Maplewood out to a 10-0 lead. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, it is. I think it's very rare to see teams go on a streak of that, especially with how competitive both these teams are nonetheless, especially against a Cochranton team and whatnot. So it really shows how tough this Maplewood team is.
Okay, we'll come back after a 2-minute timeout. Continue our wrap-up. Cool 101.7, Cool TV tonight from the Woodshed.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
This is Cool TV.
All right, back here, wrapping things up at Maplewood tonight. Set number 2, Logan. Maplewood out to a 4-1 lead. Then Cochranton finally saw some life out here tonight as they scored a total of 7 in a row. All of a sudden, they were up 8-4. Only once again to see the Tigers come back, trailing 8-5. All of a sudden, they were up 11-8.
Yeah, I'd say, man, Maplewood able to put the pressure on and continue to hold that pressure on Cochranton and whatnot, and they were just able to keep that lead, especially in that third set. They did not give up that lead whatsoever. It was times where it was tied, but Maplewood just always, as we have mentioned many times here, they just always seem to come out on top on that tying volley in which they were able to maintain and keep a hold of that lead.
And we had some long volleys out here tonight, the most we have seen all season.
Yeah, we really did, and I mean, that just shows how well defensively both these teams are, and that's really the biggest thing with these two teams is they have such great defenses, and that's really their biggest, I'd say their biggest attribute is you know, they don't have a huge offensive player that's going to put a ball out every single time. As a good example is you don't have a Luke Sorensen, 6'8" Soren up there to put a kill away every single time, you know, and that's all right because, you know, you have a great balance of a team all around in which defensively you're very strong and scrappy defense and whatnot, and you're able to keep volleys alive and go for different looks and whatnot, especially in the offense, and especially when you have two veteran, very great setters out there for both teams and whatnot. And again, you know, you just have so many different options and looks, and that's where you start seeing a lot of longer volleys and whatnot.
All right, to set things up here for the last week here of the season coming up for both of these teams. Tomorrow night, both teams are in action. Eisenhower will be at Cochranton. Then Corey will be taking on Cochranton. That's on the road. Then on 10/13, it is Fairview at Cochranton. And then Cochranton wraps up the regular season at Warren on the 16th. Meanwhile, for Maplewood, tomorrow night, they will be at Conneaut to take on the Lady Eagles. 10/14, Cambridge Springs. That one will be here at the Woodshed, then at McDowell. That'll be a tough one on 10/16. And then a real tough one. They'll wrap it up the regular season against the Corey Beavers for Maplewood. So that's the way things set up. And we'll come back, tell you what's going on Friday night here on Cool and Cool TV right after we take this final timeout. It is a sweep for the Lady Tigers over Cochranton tonight.
From home to school and back again, Girardi LP has safely transported students in the Cochranton area for over 60 years. Whether you need a bus for wedding parties, birthday celebrations, engagement parties, class reunions, whatever your next transportation needs are, considering calling Girardi LP. Girardi LP is glad to support all Cochranton athletes. We are delivering the future. Girardi LP, 7619 Vincent Road, Cochranton. Phone 425-3603, 425-3603 for Girardi LP.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
This is Cool TV.
Okay, once again, the final scores here at Maplewood tonight is the Lady Tigers sweep. First set 25-7, second set 25-19, and wrapped it up in a close one, 25-21. Friday night on Cool 101.7 and Cool TV, high school football at Bender Field, MASH. It'll be the General McLean Lancers in town to take on the Bulldogs. We'll have all the coverage beginning at 6:30. So join us for that one. Big Gear will be there along with Joe Velke for Cool and Cool TV. It's going to wrap things up. I want to thank Kyle back at the station. Another good job as always. And of course, Logan Walker with the play-by-play. Always good to have him in here. We're going to be looking forward to some good playoffs. I expect some good ones with the Lady Tigers in District 10. And the Lady Cardinals will definitely be in it.
Yeah, we should definitely have some great matchups, especially going into the playoffs here, and definitely looking forward to it.
All right, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you in part by Armstrong, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Flicks TV and Appliance, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Juniper Village of Meadville, Hobbs DeWitt Center, Glenn Peterson's Floors and Furniture, Patterson's Auto Wrecking, along with Cochranton Notary, Bradley Automotive, McCullough's Coins and Jewelry, Girardi LP, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and by the Mercer County State Bank. That's going to do it from the Woodshed. Thank you for joining us on Cool and Cool TV. For Logan Walker, Joe Vilke, Chuck Stopp saying good night. The Lady Tigers in the sweep over the Cardinals.
From the award-winning studios of Cool 101.7 Radio. Celebrating 50 years in your ears, we introduce Cool TV, live streaming of local sports and community events. Cool TV, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and at cool1017online.com.